Alright. There's the line. Find the slope of it. Anybody remember how to find the slope of a line? Dan? Rise over run. So you can find, remember we said you could find two distinct points on the line? And one distinct point is, there's one. That one's pretty distinct, right? So there's a 1, -1. And here's another distinct point. And then you could count your rise over run. So we're going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to rise 4. And we're going to run. Going to run how many? 1. It's negative, isn't it? Okay. So your rise over your run is -4 over 1, which is equal to -4. Excuse me? No, I think I'm okay. Alright, so what would you pick for that one? Hopefully you'd pick B, right? I think when I go to the pen, that thing freezes. Alright, so we'll do 2 and 3 right now. Slope of the line that passes through the pair of points. So use the slope formula. Anybody remember the slope formula? Yeah, that was very consistent there. -3 minus 4. 6 minus 1. Yes, no, maybe? And this is the first time I've ever done this, and I don't know how this is going to work out, so any input that you have will be appreciated. I don't know if you guys would rather just try it on your own, and then I'll do it, and then you can look up. I don't know the best way to do this, so. Okay, let's try that. Does the equation represent a direct variation? If so, find the constant of variation. So try it on your own. I'm just going to start working it. And then when I'm done, hopefully you'll be close to being done, Dan. Try to remember it as this. Direct variation. Y equals kx. Now, if you divide each side by x, then y over x equals k, doesn't it? Alright, so try to answer this one here. Thank you. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, you're dividing by 5.
Oh, okay.
Dividing each side by 5. So, anybody done or anybody stuck?
I'm still going.
God, excuse me, a little gassy. Remember that y equals kx. So if you divide each side by x, then your constant is equal to your y divided by your x. So if you put this thing in the form of y equals kx, -5y is equal to 7x. Solve for y. And when you divide each side by -5, then your k is -7/5. So yes, it's the direct variation, and your k is equal to negative 7/5. Alright, suppose y varies directly with x. So if y varies directly with x, you know that y equals kx, right? You also know that y over x equals k. Suppose y varies directly with x, and y equals 19 when x equals 10. So 19 over negative 10 equals k. What direct variation equation relates x and y? What is the value of x, or what is the value of y when x equals negative 5? Alright, so what's this? Negative 1.9? In your calculator, take 19 and divide it by 10. Negative 1.9 equals k. So your equation is going to be y equals negative 1.9 x. Right? And then, let's see, so which one of those? So it's not b, is it? Negative 1.9x, negative 1. It's not that one, and it's not that one. So you don't even have to finish the problem, do you? No. If I was writing this test, I would have had 3 of the answers with negative 1.9x. So you would have had to finish the problem, right, to get the correct answer. So it's right there. You're done.
Wait, does A have a negative 5?
No. It doesn't have a negative there, so. Clear? All right. What are the slope and y-intercept of the graph of the given equation? That was a tough one.
Right.
Another toughie. Slope, y-intercept. Slope, y-intercept. C, right?
Right.
Okay. Write an equation of the line. I know, I had to put these in here. Y equals mx plus b, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So write an equation. Alright, for number 7, y equals
4x.
So where's 4x minus 4 right there? For number 8, m is 2/3 x plus 1/4. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Okay. Okay? Getting your tweets sent out, Venus? Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Slope-intercept form of the equation. Now look, remember slope-intercept form? Yeah, we've been talking about it the whole time. Y equals mx plus b. What's the m? The slope. What's the b? The yin. Look, what's the y-intercept for this line? There it is. So we need an equation with a negative 1 at the end. So it's not that one, is it? Does this line go up and to the right or up and to the left? So is the slope positive or negative? So it's not that one. So let's figure out our rise over our run. How many do we rise here? I want to rise 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, guys, what you got to be careful of when you're, what you got to be careful of, make sure that you look at the numbers on the graph. Okay? Sometimes this one increment will be a 2, and that'll be a 4. Make sure you read them and make sure that you know how many units apart they are. So we're rising, how many?
2.
We are running 4. 2 over 4 equals 1/2. So is it D? No, it's answer B. Okay?
You would get the same thing that, like, when you reduced, you would get 1/2 if you went up to the other point.
Yeah. Even if you went from this point, if you went up to here, you're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And now you're running, you're running from -4 to +4, so you're running 8. So that's 4 over 8, and that's 1/2. So wherever you go, rise 1, run 2. There's a 1 and a 2. Because the slope doesn't change. Okay? So you can use any 2 points along the line. What kind of slope are we looking for? A positive or a negative slope here?
Negative.
We're looking for a negative slope. So it's not that one. How many are we going to rise? 2. How many do we got to run? So rise over run. Look at that. They did the problem for you. You don't have to find the y-intercept, do you? Because none of the slopes were the same. Okay, so don't do any work you don't have to do. You guys should, every one of you should get an A on this quiz. What's that? It does, but the thing that I can't tell you enough is you guys, a bunch of you, you'll sit here and you go, oh my God, that's easy. And then you'll go home and instead of practicing the study guide on your own one more time, you'll take the quiz. And you'll start missing some of the easy ones because you forgot and you never did it on your own. Everything's easier in here when I'm explaining it, isn't it? When you get home and you're by yourself and there's nobody to help you, it gets hard. That's why you have to practice it on your own at home. All right. Write an equation, slope-intercept form that represents the line. First thing we need is a slope, right? What the heck? -1 minus 6 over 10 minus 4. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Did you have to find the y-intercept?
Nope.
No, because they kept the slope the same for a bunch of them. Or that was the only one with a different slope. Slope y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. All right, got to graph it. What's the y-intercept?
0.
All right, here we go. You got to graph it, right? The y-intercept is 0. And which way does the line go? Up and to the right or up and to the left? Okay. It hits at 0 and it goes up and to the right. Does this go up and to the right? It's not that one. Does this go up and to the right? It's not that one. Does this go up and to the right? Yes. Does it hit at 0? Good. Does this one go up and to the right? Does it hit at 0? No. See how it's just missing 0 there? So answer is C. This thing is too easy. I'm going to change this.
No, please, no.
No.
All right. Looking at this equation, which way is this line going to go?
Left.
Up and to the left, and where's it going to hit the y-axis? Okay, so is this it? It's got a chance, right?
Yeah.
What about this one? What about this one? And what about this one? Okay. A. Well, no. A lot of times, answer A is an obvious incorrect answer. You got to check all the answers when you're taking a multiple choice test. You got to rule out everything, okay? And that'll leave you with the correct answer. Then you need to check the rest of them and make sure that they're not right.
I do, but I just don't want to feel like it's the first one I look at. I'm like, oh, that's right. Then I check the other ones. Because it makes me feel wrong.
Yeah.
I don't like when you have like 4 of the same letter in a row.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole study guide.